Thank you for making time for the interview, spotlighting employee journey at PromCloud. I am Shruti, your host, working as the content manager at PC 2.0. Today, we have Mr. Vivek Bhaskaran with us. He's one of the oldest employees, and I personally know him as the most sorted employee at work and as a biker. So, welcome to the session, Vivek. How are you doing today?
Thank you, Shruti. I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you. So you are one of our older employees in PromCloud. Tell us something about yourself.
I don't think I'm older. I've been here for some time. Uh, I started as probably one of the first salespersons at PromCloud. Have been here for about 7 years now and have handled multiple other areas over time. Some part-time, some kind of along with the sales responsibilities. And then about a couple of years back, I switched to the product management side of things, and I've been handling products for about 2 years now.
Sounds good. So what kind of biker are you? Like, I really want to know about that.
I see bike as more of a tool than being a biker. I love going on long rides, and I also like the technical aspects of riding, and I do try to go to tracks or off-road trainings whenever I can get time. So it's more of my happy place. If I'm not working or reading or something else, I'll definitely be on a trip.
Sounds amazing. So recently, like we had an annual meetup in Goa. So how was your experience at the meetup?
Oh, it was amazing. Met a lot of people who we have only met virtually, including you for that matter. That was really nice to have that FaceTime with people who you have only seen as part of a Zoom call window.
Yes.
So that was really nice. Got to connect with a lot of people, got to connect with people who we did not meet for like 2 years, more than 2 years, I believe. So that was nice. And it also kind of drives the fact that how lucky we were as a company to navigate through COVID and all those issues.
I agree.
That we had so many new faces when we met. So that was really a good feeling that we managed to sail through those tough times.
I completely agree. Yes. So, like you've completed 7 successful years, it's quite a milestone. Since your career has evolved around, so many roles in the organizations. Uh, Currently, what are your responsibilities as VP products?
So currently I handle the product management side of PromCloud. So we have Jobs Picker as one of our products. The custom crawling side also has a smaller product or the user interface side of it. And we are also working on launching our next product very soon. So that keeps me busy most of the times. So my role is mostly like being a conductor in a concert. So coordinating among different teams, probably with vendors, some conversations with customers, uh, just to make sure everything goes to plan, including strategizing on what to do next. So that's primarily what I do, and we have a small set of amazing people to make that happen. Uh, and as part of the CXO team, I also have some responsibilities at the organization-wide level, which mostly is in terms of setting up policies and making sure the company is also going in the right direction, and whatever small part I could play in that area.
Awesome, awesome. So, as a content manager of PromCloud, I understand that we are in a niche industry.
Mhm.
So, what are some of the inherent challenges that you face, and how do you handle them?
I think there are a couple of things. One, we really don't have much of a reference in terms of what others are doing, and we may not really be sure of what we are doing is on the right track or not. So it's easy when you have a direct competitor or a set of
Right.
people who you know that if they're doing something, you can also kind of try to replicate that. So that doesn't really work for us. So we have to try out different things, fail, learn, and go forward, which is also exciting in a lot of ways.
Correct.
So that's probably the first area where it becomes very obvious that we are in a niche market. Similarly, in terms of understanding requirements from a product management, a core product management perspective, understanding requirements becomes slightly challenging. We can still get a lot of insights from our customers, but to really get into the shoes of the customer and understanding their pain points, it might be a little tricky because our universe of people that we talk to are not very big. So
Correct.
we will still be second guessing whether this is a problem which is only specific to a particular customer, or is it a generic problem that we need to solve like yesterday. So those are the minor areas where it kind of becomes obvious. But it's also very exciting in the sense that you get to try out a lot of different things, and that has been the core of what PromptCloud has been, that we constantly try out new things and probably fail at 80% of it, but the rest 20 takes us ahead.
Right, I agree. Like that is one of the, reasons why startups are amazing to work at, because nothing is defined as such. We get to like explore so many things. I completely agree. So Vivek, how do you see yourself growing from here? Like, what is your career path like?
See, I have always been driven by solving problems rather than trying to fit myself into a particular kind of work. So as I mentioned earlier, so even when I was handling sales, I was probably doing part of products. We didn't call it that at that time.
Yeah.
There was a phase where probably I was looking into some sort of talent acquisition or HR, etc. So it's mostly in terms of where the problems lead me to. So I really enjoy being that. I don't really plan out what my next move should be. It kind of evolves, and when you are surrounded with uh, the kind of people you gel with, you naturally get uh, involved in things that you have a flair for, and the people around me also kind of understands that and have always encouraged me to go in those directions. It could have been very easy for uh, the management to say that you are a sales guy, just do what you're supposed to do. Let's hire a new product guy. And taking those risks in terms of even understanding that I'm not probably the right person for managing the product, but still the best person in terms of having the context, etc., at that particular point of time to solve this problem. So that's exactly how I would want to see myself grow. That's not a very concrete answer, but that's
No, but then I agree to an extent, because having the right set of people around us would always, inspire us to do many things, not just like stick to one particular thing that can like end up defining.
Yeah.
So one word that defines PromptCloud.
Very hard to define it in one word.
Okay, we can like do one phrase, one sentence.
Yeah, I mean, if I really have to use one word, I think it would be engaging. It's every day is different, and there are new problems to solve, new challenges to address, uh, new people to work with, etc. So it has been very engaging for me. And in terms of what we are as a company as well, that has a lot of depth to it. So it's very hard to put it in one word or one sentence even.
No, yes, true. So what gets you to work every day, especially since we are working remotely?
All these things. So there is usually always a new challenge every day.
Hmm.
And no 2 days are the same. It was especially true when I was handling sales. Their inherent nature of the role is that it's new every time, and you are talking to different people, different kind of customers, and
Sure.
we being a very horizontal solution, at least at that point of time. Even requirements from clients used to be very interesting and diverse in nature. And now in product, the pace is very different from what it used to be in sales. But still, you are always trying to pick up problems which have not been solved earlier. So that in itself is a challenge. And as I said earlier, having the right kind of people around makes it a lot more easier to go through your days, and you actually start looking forward to working with them.
Right, right. So your message to the prospect employees.
Uh, so if you're looking for a challenging work environment where you are driven towards the directions that you intend to go, and without the pressure of judgment and even in a lot of cases even pressure of performance, if you're trying out something new. So you should definitely have one core area of your expertise. And if you are in the lookout for expanding your horizons, then I think PromptCloud is the right place. And I'm also very proud of the kind of work environment that we have built at PromptCloud and how it has evolved over time. And I'm really proud of whatever small role I could play in that transition. So that in itself is uh, uh, an area where you should be looking at if you're exploring PromptCloud as a prospective place to be.
No, okay, sir. Last question, last but not least, word to the wise.
I am probably not the right person to give out advices, but do the right thing. That's probably the only thing I can give advice on. It usually may not be the easy thing to do or the fastest thing to do, but if you stick to your values and try to do the right thing, eventually results would come in. And that I think is a fundamental spirit of what we try to do at PromptCloud as well. So we try to keep it simple and try to do the right things.
Amazing. So here we will wrap this session. Thank you for your time, Vivek. You have a lovely day ahead.
Thank you.